Hey, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to help you go from a state of chaos to feeling peaceful and calm, all by letting nature be your guide. Nature has this way of calming us down and bringing us back into balance. And I think that we could all use a little more of that. Most of us live in a world that's always pushing us to go faster, do more, and ignore our natural rhythm. And before we dive in, I just wanted to make this super easy for you. So I've created a free checklist so you don't have to remember the main points or take notes. It's like your little companion to this video, a way to actually apply these ideas right away. You can grab that in the pinned comment below. If you've been feeling drained, stretched too thin, or like life is turned into nothing but a long list of tasks, I just want to let you know that I see you and you're not alone. So many of us are stuck in this cycle of go, go, go. We wake up with a mental list already running through our heads in the morning, and we rush through our day, checking those tasks off, our list one by one. And by bedtime, we realize that we didn't even take a single moment for ourselves. Deep down, does that leave you wondering, is this really living? Or am I just going through the motions to be productive? Or do you ask yourself, when can I slow down and actually enjoy life? That's why today I want to share something different. 3 simple lessons from nature that can help you turn overwhelm into peace, balance, and real joy. The kind that lingers and reminds you who you truly are. Lesson 1. Be in the present moment. Let's start small. The first lesson is being present. Take care of what matters right now instead of worrying about the past or stressing over the future. So let's try this together. Pause for a minute and close your eyes if you can, and take a deep breath in and out, slowly, and with every exhale, notice the tension leaving your body. Do this for a total of 3 times, because 3 is a magical number. Slowly in and out. Again, one more time. Now, open your eyes and notice something around you. The sound of birds, the hum of your fridge, the light coming through your window. That's it. Just notice. The simple act is powerful. It pulls you out of your head and anchors you right here, right now. And nature herself practices this also. I tend to get worked up when the chores pile up and I have no energy to take care of them. Well, one day I went outside for some peace and quiet, and I asked Mother Earth herself. I asked, how do you do it? How do you hold so much in while everyone is trashing your domain? Well, the answer was clear. It was don't resist, but transform. That lesson changed how I see my own challenges. I could let them transform me rather than weigh me down. I can resist and fight the house cleaning, go about it with anger and a huff, or I can get in the present moment and just take care of what's important for that moment with a calm mind, knowing that the rest will get done eventually. When we trample through our mother's territory, disturbing the greenery and leaving our garbage everywhere, does she retaliate? Well, sometimes she can, but that's another discussion. No, she usually just lets us be on our way and knows that eventually it will be blown away or someone will come along later to clean it up. And if not, it'll just degrade in the soil. And she continues on being in the present moment and being patient, kind, and peaceful with her wits about her. That's the power of presence. Getting in the present moment is all about unlocking your inner peace, so that instead of staying stuck in the overwhelm, you can actually feel the joy that's available to you in the present moment. It's a choice with a simple shift in your mindset, which can bring you from a state of chaos to calmness. So, while going through these lessons, I just wanted to remind you of that free checklist so you don't have to remember the main points of this video or take the notes. You can just grab it in the pinned comment below. Lesson 2. Things happen in their own time. Now let's talk about patience. Nature never rushes. Seasons change on their own schedule. Leaves fall. The cold and the snow fall upon us, keeping us inside, and then the flowers bloom, and it's time to sit in the sun again and have some picnics and barbecues and enjoy outdoors to the fullest. We don't have to force anything. I started spending more time outdoors, just sitting in my yard or taking a walk, and I noticed how everything unfolds in its own time. I realized if the trees don't cling to their leaves, why was I clinging so tightly to always being on or productive? Nature reminded me that it's okay to let go, to rest, and to trust that things will happen when they're ready. So yes, I was outside again meditating and asking Mother Nature how to handle this problem so that I'm not so overwhelmed. And then I contemplated the seasons, and I remembered a verse in the Bible that said that there was a time and place for everything under the sun, or something like that. Nature teaches us that if you live seasonally, which is doing the chores according to the seasons, that there would indeed be time for everything. Just concentrate on that season's chores and be patient, because change is inevitable, and it will be time for other chores and duties soon. And in the winter, you could just spend some time on your favorite interests, like reading, writing, painting, knitting, or crocheting, whatever you like. Another issue I used to have was getting so frustrated when I couldn't seem to get my house under control, or the kids wouldn't listen to me or help me out, not even with threats of punishment. I began to envy anyone that I perceived to have it all under control, and I felt like a failure as a mother, a wife, and housekeeper. And then the thought came to me of how I grew up and I turned out just fine. I thought about how everyone is their own being, and you really cannot force anyone, even your kids, to march to your orders and be compliant. My ego had to wrestle with that idea that this was just control. And I certainly myself would never stand for being controlled and ordered about, not even as a kid. So I came to the conclusion that I would just go about this the same way as nature. I would stop trying to control the house and the husband and the kids and let them be and flourish. That as long as you taught the kids the basics of life and how to treat people, that they will flourish into who they are supposed to be. I don't need to force it. In time, it will happen. So now they are adults. They're not alcoholics or into drugs. They're not in jail or prison. So I guess they turned out okay. Lesson 3. Keep it simple. And finally, simplicity. Humans have a habit of overcomplicating life. Nature doesn't. A flower doesn't rush to bloom. A river doesn't apologize for carving its path. There's no forcing, no guilt, just flow. That is what I want for you. To let go of that pressure to fix everything all at once. Take small, intentional steps. The breath, the pause, the walk outside. These aren't meaningless. They're what transform your life, one moment at a time. We don't need to complicate things by bringing dogma that makes us feel unworthy and have low self-esteem. Is wildlife bogged down with such things? Why can't we just be instead of being punished for living and doing what makes us happy? Why are we judging everyone else and not looking at our own self in the mirror? Why do we need to put the hammer down on people with things because we don't approve? Is life meant to be bogged down with rules and regulations and threats of punishment? Or are we here to be joyful and learn new things? There are so many things to be interested in and to learn and gain more knowledge from. We are meant to be creators and follow our bliss. Be kind and helpful to one another and create, create, create. Whether that's for yourself or others or through building a better world for all of us. So if I can change my mindset and live simpler to get to a happier, more blissful state, then you certainly can also, if that's what you desire. You don't need to quit your job or completely overhaul your life all at once, unless you really want to. So just start simply. Start small. Start being intentional. Be present in the now. Learn lessons from nature on how to live your life with calmness and peace of mind. By learning there is a place and time for each task, and to stop forcing things, and most importantly, it's totally fine to keep it all simple, and that's usually more effective. These 3 steps build on each other until one day you feel more like yourself again, happy, joyful, calm, and comfortable in your own skin. So let me ask you, what lesson has nature taught you? Go ahead and comment below. I look forward to hearing from you. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and pick up that free checklist that has all of today's info to help you go from chaos to calm. Go ahead and look for that link in the pinned comment below. And you can watch this video next that'll help you get into a peaceful state through guided meditation.